Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to discuss about the derivative of trigonometric functions. So here, ito yung mga formula na gagamitin natin. So yung mga concepts that are involved here, so kailangan pa rin natin dito of course yung mga previous nating concept like derivative of a product, derivative of quotient, power rule, and yung method natin, yung chain rule. So applicable pa rin siya dito sa concept na to. But here we are going to deal with trigonometric functions. So in this first formula, we have here the derivative of sine u, okay, with respect to x is equal to cosine u derivative of u. Okay, that is differentiated with respect to your independent variable here, that is x. Okay, so yung number 2 natin, we have here the derivative of cosine u is equal to negative sine u du. Okay, so yung number 3 is the derivative of tangent u, that is equal to secant squared u derivative of u. And we have here the derivative of cotangent u is equal to negative cosecant squared u, okay, du. Yung number 5 natin, we have here the derivative of secant u is equal to secant u tangent u du. Okay, yung u natin here is a function. So number 6 last, we have here the derivative of cosecant u is equal to negative cosecant u cotangent u derivative of u. Okay, so i-apply lang natin itong mga formulas na to. So i-ano natin to, no, i-memorize natin. If you are taking up differential calculus, you need to memorize these formulas para hindi ka na mag-derive, okay, using the concept of yung ating limit. Okay, so ito ready-made formula na siya, i-apply na lang natin. Okay, so tandaan natin yung mga formula. Okay, in this first problem, solve tayo ng problem, no? So in this first problem, we have y equals cosine 4t. Okay, so we are going to find the derivative of cosine. So let's go back to the formula. So yung derivative, so the derivative of cosine u, okay, so wag na muna natin lagyan ng independent variable here to further masimplify lang natin muna siya. Basically, this is all differentiated with respect to, you have here t. Okay, so siya yung independent variable natin. Dependent yung y. So the derivative of cosine u is equal to, you have here negative sine u derivative of u. Okay, so yun yung derivative niya. So i-apply lang natin yung formula. So here, by inspection, no, u is 4t. Okay, yung nasa loob na ng cosine. So u is 4t. Then hanapin natin yung derivative ng u. Okay, so derivative of u equals, so kung constant coefficient, ilalabas lang natin yan. So 4, then differentiate yung variable natin. So 4 dt. Okay, so yun na yun. Tapos na. I-substitute na lang natin siya. So therefore here, this is your y. So the derivative of y equals, you have here negative sine u. U is 4t. Okay, du is 4 dt. And we just simplify that. Simplify lang natin. Okay, so we have here dy over dt. So divide na natin both sides by dt. We have here negative 4 sine 4t. So this is its derivative. Okay? So that's basically how you solve these types of problems. So from the given, of course, you need to find the formula to be used. Then you use substitution. Hanapin natin yung mga elements ng formula. Then we just substitute it. Then simplify. You have your final answer. So let's proceed to our next problem. For this next problem, we have y equals secant 1/2 x. Okay? So the derivative of secant u, okay, secant u is equal to, we have here secant u, that is positive, no? Secant u tangent u derivative of u. So let's find what is your inside function u. So here, u is equal to 1/2 x. Okay, so find du para ma-apply natin yung formula. So derivative of u equals to 1/2 derivative of x. Okay, so after that, substitute na tayo. Okay, so the derivative of y, okay, equals, so we have here secant, apply the formula. So secant u, so u is 1/2 x tangent u is 1/2 x, then derivative of u is 1/2 dx. Okay, so simplify lang natin siya. So derivative of y with respect to x is equal to, so you have here 1/2 secant 1/2 x tangent 1/2 x. Basically, this is the final answer. So, ganun lang guys yung pag-solve natin ng trigonometric function. Okay? So, let's proceed to this next problem. So, here, I have here y equals cosine cube 2x. So, pag nakita mo na guys yung exponent, of course, gagamitin natin siya ng power formula. But here, isimplify muna natin siya. So, y equals, so cosine 2x. So, same thing, no? Ito siya. So, yung power formula, balikan lang natin. So, the derivative of u raised to n equals, so bring down the exponent n, copy the inside function, u, then subtract 1 to the exponent, so n minus 1, then differentiate the inside function u. So, ito ay chain rule. Okay? Identify all the parameters or the elements in the formula. Okay? So, yung u natin, if this is your function, u raised to n, so yung u natin is cosine 2x. Okay, so u is cosine 2x. Okay, then yung n natin here is 3. Okay, this is cube. Then let's apply the formula. So the derivative of y, okay, is equal to, you have here n. So n is 3. Copy that. Bring down the exponent. Okay, 3. Then copy lang natin yung inside function, that is cosine 2x. Okay, then subtract 1 to the exponent, so 3 minus 1, then differentiate your inside function u. So the derivative of cosine 2x, that is your u. So i-differentiate pa natin yung cosine 2x here. Okay, so dy equals, so 3 cosine 2x, so this is squared. So derivative ng cosine 2x. Okay, so ang derivative ng cosine 2x is, balikan ulit natin yung formula. Okay, so the derivative of, we have here, the derivative of cosine u is equal to negative sine u du. Okay, so negative sine u. Ang u niya dito, if this is the function, ang u natin dito is 2x. So, negative sine u. U is 2x, okay? So, the derivative of your inside function u here, 2x is 2 dx. Okay, so yun na yun. I-simplify na natin siya. Okay? So, 2 times 3, that is 6. So, dy equals, so 6, you have here 6 times, so negative siya, you have here cosine, you have here cosine squared 2x times sine 2x. Okay, so this can be your final answer. So let's just transfer this to the other side. Derivative of y with respect to x equals negative 6 cosine squared 2x times sine 2x. So this is the final answer for this particular problem. Okay, so that's it. So i-apply natin yung chain rule, and apply natin dito yung trigonometric function, and apply din natin dito yung power formula. So it's very important that you know those fundamental concepts. So sa calculus kasi guys, importante na alam natin yung mga basic. Okay? So kasi doon lang naman naglalaro yung ating mga problem. So as long as you know all those basic concepts, you know the process of solving, you know the concept, you can actually solve many calculus problem. So in this particular problem, next problem tayo, number 4, we have here y equals tangent squared 4t. So again, pwede pa rin nating ma-apply dito yung power formula because we have here an exponent. So y equals, so tangent 4t, so squared. Power formula, so dy equals, so wag na nating ilagay yung u and du. So let's try na hindi na tayo nag-let u. So let's bring down the exponent. Okay, so 2, so copy the inside function, tangent 4t, subtract ka ng 1 sa exponent. Okay, so this is, so 2 minus 1, then differentiate the inside function. So the derivative of tangent 4t, yun. So dito, i-differentiate natin itong tangent 4t. So, the derivative of tangent 4t equals, so kung babalikan natin yung formula again, so derivative of tangent u equals, so secant squared u derivative of u. Okay, so basically that is secant squared. U is here, yung inside function ng tangent 4t, so that is 4t. Okay, then differentiate natin yung u. Yung u natin is 4t, So, ang derivative niya is 4 dt. Okay, so palitan lang natin ito ng derivative niya. So, dy equals, so 2 tangent 40, so 2 minus 1, so exponent 1. So, derivative ng tangent 40 is secant squared 40 times 4 dt. Okay, let's just simplify this. Okay, so the derivative of y with respect to t equals, so 4 times 2, so we have here 8. So, this is tangent 40 secant squared for t. So, this is the final answer for this particular problem. Okay, so let's go to our next problem. Ito na yung final answer niya dito. Let's go to our next problem. Okay, so we have here y equals cosecant raised to 4, 2x. So, applicable pa rin yung power formula. So, we have here y equals, so cosecant, you have here 2x, so this is raised to 4. Okay, so power formula, balikan natin again. So, we have here derivative of u raised to n. So, we have here n minus 1 raised to n minus 1 derivative of u. Okay, so balikan natin yung mga formula. So, this is cosecant 2x. So, the derivative of cosecant u, okay, is equal to negative cosecant u cotangent u derivative of u. So, the derivative of cosecant, you have here 2x, okay, is equal to, so negative cosecant, so yung u niya here is 2x. So, cotangent u is 2x here. Then, derivative ng u, that is 2 dx. Okay. So, ito na yung derivative niya. But, i-apply natin yung power formula for this original problem. Okay, so y equals, so cosecant 2x raised to 4. Apply natin yung power formula. So, dy equals, so bring down the exponent, so 4. So, copy the inside function. So, cosecant 2x, then subtract 1 to the exponent. So, that is 4 minus 1. Then, differentiate the inside function. So, chain rule tayo. So, yung differential or derivative ng inside function, cosecant 2x is, eto na siya. So, negative 2 times cosecant 2x cotangent 2x. We have here dx. Okay, so ito yung derivative niya. Then, we just simplify this. Okay? So, here we have derivative of y, okay, with respect to x na. Divide natin both sides by dx. Okay, so this is, so negative 2 times 4, so negative 8. So, we have here cosecant, so 2x raised to, you have here 3. Okay, cube. So, times cosecant, you have here 2x, cotangent 2x. Simplify natin, may common term. So, cosecant 2x cube times cosecant 2x here. Raised to 4 na siya. So, we have here derivative of y with respect to x equals, so negative 8 cosecant 2x raised to 4. Okay, ito. Times cotangent 2x. Then, ito, pwede na natin ipasok yung exponent niya. Ilagay natin dito. Okay, here. Yun. So, we have this final answer for this particular problem. So, in this next problem, we have y equals sine beta cosine squared beta. So, this is a derivative of a product. So, derivative of uv equals udv plus v du. Okay, so you copy the first function, differentiate the second, plus copy the second function and differentiate or find the derivative of your first function. So, here, u is sine beta. Okay. So, v is, eto siya, here. Then, v is cosine squared beta. Now, we apply the formula. Okay. So, derivative of y equals, so u natin is sine beta. Copy that. Then, derivative of v, cosine squared beta. Okay, yung v natin plus v. So, v is cosine squared beta. Derivative ng u. So, u is derivative of, that is sine beta. Okay. So, let's just find the derivative of this cosine squared beta and sine beta. So, derivative of y, you have here sine beta. So, derivative ng cosine squared beta is, so, power formula tayo. So, bring down the exponent, so, 2. So, copy the inside function, that is cosine beta. So, ito ilabas natin para hindi tayo ma-confuse, no? So, ilabas natin yung exponent dito. Okay. So, bring down the exponent, then copy the inside function cosine beta. Then, subtract 1 to the exponent, so that is just 1. Then, differentiate the inside function cosine beta. So, that is negative sine beta. Okay, so plus cosine squared beta. Then, derivative ng sine is cosine. So, derivative of sine beta is cosine beta. Okay, derivative of beta here, derivative of beta here. Okay, now we just simplify this. So, derivative of y with respect to beta equals. Okay, so simplify natin to. So, negative to. Sine, so sine squared. So, sine squared beta. So, this is 2 here. So, may 2 tayo dito. So, cosine beta. So, plus, you have here cosine squared beta, cosine beta. So, basically, this is cosine cube. Okay. So, cosine cube beta. Pwede pa natin siyang i-simplify by factor out natin yung cosine beta because it's common to both sides of your equation. Okay, so derivative of y with respect to beta. So cosine beta times, we have here negative 2 sine squared beta. Okay, so plus, you have here cosine squared beta. So it's the same thing. Pinactor out lang natin yung cosine beta which is common to this equation here. I mean, term of your equation. So, derivative of y with respect to beta. Okay, so ipagpalitin lang natin to para maging mas simplified pa yung ating equation. So, cosine beta times the quantity we have here, cosine squared beta minus 2 sine squared beta. So, this is the final answer for this problem. So, na-apply pa rin natin guys yung mga pinag-discuss natin last time. Just like the derivative of a product, you have here the chain rule and the power formula. And of course, most importantly, yung topic natin today which is the derivative of trigonometric functions. Okay? Now, let's go to this next problem. So, f of x is equal to tangent x minus x. Okay, so let's just say f of x is y. So, y equals tangent x minus x. So, derivative of, you have here, so, derivative ng tangent, so, derivative, so, the derivative of tangent u equals, so, secant squared, okay, u, derivative of u. Okay, so, i-differentiate natin siya isa-isa. So, derivative of y here, then we have here, derivative of tangent x is, so, secant squared x. So, derivative ng inside function x is dx. Then, derivative ng x dito is, so, we have here minus dx. Okay. So, the derivative of y with respect to x is, you have here, secant squared x. So, basically, dinivide na natin both sides by dx. So, dx over dx is just 1. Okay. So, secant squared x minus 1. So, yung secant squared x minus 1, kung babalikan natin, of course, yung ating identity, we have here secant squared x minus 1 is just equal to your tangent squared x. So, let's just change this to tangent squared x from your trigonometric identities. Okay, so derivative of y with respect to x equals tangent squared x. So, that is the final answer for this particular problem. So, let's just remember guys yung mga yung mga pinag-discuss natin last time. It's very important here. Of course, yung mga foundations natin, we have here algebra, trigonometry. Kasi gumamit tayo dito ng trigonometric identities. Okay, so yung ating last problem, you have here 8, number 8 na siya. So we have this last problem. You have r equals cosine theta times cotangent theta. Pwede natin parang i-apply dito yung derivative of a product. So derivative of uv equals udv plus v du. Okay, so identify natin yung elements of this formula. So here, u is, can be cosine theta. Then you have here v as cotangent theta. So itong video na to guys, this is just part 1 of this topic. So mag-solve pa tayo ng mas maraming problem in my second video for this particular topic. Okay. So derivative of u here. So kunin na natin yung mga derivative. So derivative of u equals, so derivative ng cosine is negative sign. So negative sign theta, derivative of theta. Okay. Derivative of v. So kung cotangent theta naman, ang derivative niya is negative cosecant squared theta, derivative of theta. Okay, so kung tangent siya, secant squared. Kung cotangent, negative na cosecant squared theta. So parang may pattern din yung ating mga formulas. So it's a good thing na gawan nyo ng pattern yung mga formula para mas ma-memorize ninyo siya. Okay? So let's just transfer this or substitute this to our formula. So yung uv natin, that is r. So derivative of r equals, so yung derivative nito, cosine theta, cotangent theta is, you have here, so u, copy this, so cosine theta. Derivative of v is negative cosecant squared theta, derivative of theta. So plus v. V is cotangent, you have here theta. Then we have here du is negative sine theta, derivative of theta. So let's just simplify this particular answer. So derivative of r with respect to theta equals, so divide na natin both sides by derivative of theta. So you have here negative cosine theta cosecant squared theta. So we have here minus, so cotangent theta sine theta. So itong cotangent theta times sine theta, pwede pa natin siya guys na i-simplify. Okay, so derivative of r with respect to theta equals, we have here negative cosine theta, so cosecant squared theta. So minus yung cotangent natin from your trigonometry, we have here, this is cosine theta all over sine theta. So times sine theta here. Okay, so basically mag-cancel na to. So yung natira na lang is cosine theta on this element of your equation. So derivative of r with respect to theta equals, so negative cosine theta cosecant squared theta minus cosine theta. Then notice here that yung cosine theta natin is a common expression to this equation. So derivative of r with respect to theta, so i-factor out natin yung cosine theta. So cosine theta here. You have here negative, okay, cosecant squared theta, so minus 1. Finactor out lang natin yung cosine theta. Or, this can be, ilabas natin yung negative here. So, ilabas natin yung negative para positive yung nasa parenthesis natin. So, ilabas na natin tong negative. Kita maging positive na siya. Then, yung negative, ilagay na natin dito. Okay, so this is the simplified form of your final answer. So, i-summarize natin yung ating discussion for this particular video. Of course, the key on solving this, of course, you need to know the fundamental concept kasi we're dealing with equations, so algebra, okay, and trigonometry. Okay, so pag-simplify natin to, ito yung pag-simplify natin nung mga final answer natin. Okay, the number 2, of course, basic formula sa differential calculus. Yung product rule, okay, derivative ng constant, so 0. We have here derivative of a quotient, yung power formula, importante yon. Yung number 3 is the chain rule, of course. Chain rule. If you still don't know this particular topic, you can go back to my previous video of the chain rule. Okay, so yung number 4, of course, yung diniscuss natin, yung derivative ng trigonometric functions. So that's all for this particular video. I hope and I appreciate that you hit that subscribe button if you have learned from this video. See you guys and thank you for your support and inspiration. So kayo yung dahilan kung bakit nagpapatuloy itong channel na ito. Thank you guys, stay safe and God bless you all.